Welcome everybody to this DC Universe Online video. I'm going to be doing Survival of the Fittest, episode 1 and 2 briefings in this video, and I'm going to be starting from Little Bohemia MPD station. So for the first briefing, it's called Survival Lois Lane, and we're going to press M on a map, and then it's actually going to be located this whole of Metropolis, and we're actually going to zoom in and put a marker right on the corner here, and then I'm going to fly there. And also I'm going to be leaving in the description below the time of the briefing and also the name of the briefing, and once I get there I'll be showing you where it is on the map as well. So we should be getting quite close to it now, and it should be quite near here. As you can see, it's already in white. This is because I've already picked it up, but I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map as well. So on the map, as you can see the whole of Metropolis. I'll quickly zoom in so you can see the direct area it's in. So next we're going to do the second briefing of episode 1, Survival of Fittest, and you're going to press M on your map, and it's actually going to be located around this area. So it's actually going to be on top of a building. I'll be showing you where it is on the map once I get to the briefing, and also I'll be actually showing you whereabouts if it's on a rooftop area, so which I'll show you as well. And I'll also be leaving in the description below the name of the briefing as well. So we're getting close, and it's just around the corner here. So it's actually on this like room area, kind of on a rooftop. It's surrounded by like trees. So I'm going to go ahead and show it on the map before I actually pick it up. So this is Metropolis, and it's actually quite close to the Little Bohemia MPD station, and quite close to the Queensland boardwalk, and it's also surrounding other areas, which is the Metropolis General Hospital, Star Labs Research Facility, Meta Research Wing, Hive Base. There's other ones as well, Star Labs Facility, and also, well, that's quite the closest ones that I actually can see on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up.
This is Lois Lane and Daily Planet Live with an update on Earth's greatest defender, Superman. Called the Man of Steel, Superman came to Earth after his own planet, Krypton, was destroyed. He uses his amazing powers to champion truth and justice, and now to mentor our new heroes alongside Batman and Wonder Woman.
Next, we're going to be going after the third briefing of Survival of Fittest episode 1, and it's called Survival Viki Vale, and we're going to press M on our map, and then so this whole of Metropolis, I'm going to quickly like zoom in, and so it's just going to be like directly below the last one, the second briefing that we just spotted. So I'm going to go ahead there, and it's actually going to be on ground level. So above that you'll be able to see like the floating ships. So we should be getting to it now. I think maybe, wait, let me just check my map again, because I actually lost the point. So yeah, there I can see it in the distance, and I've already picked this one up. That's why it's located white. But from across here you can actually see the hovercrafts or something. So these are the things, you go on these kind of like hover things once you're leveling or something like that, and there's like gorilla technicians that you'll have to fight on top of them. But I'm going to show you where it is on the map, where this briefing is on the map. So on the map it's actually located near the Little Bohemia MPD station, Queensland boardwalk, and loads of other things surrounding the area. So even Gorilla Grodd's lab is quite close. So I'm going to quickly zoom in so you can actually see the square as well. So on my map is actually that's where my marker is, and that is the third briefing called Viki Vale Survival 1. So we're going to be going after the fourth briefing of Survival of the Fittest episode 1, and it's going to be called Survival 1 Jack Ryder, and we're going to press M on our map, and it's actually going to be located around, so on your waypoint you're just going to mark, so that's the whole of Metropolis. I'll quickly zoom in, and just to show you where I've marked on my map. So I've marked this section of my area, and so I'm going to be leaving in the description below the time of the briefing and also the name of the briefing. and the briefing's actually going to be on top of a rooftop or something. So I'm going to quickly check my map, recheck it again, and so it's going to be on one of these buildings. So up here you would go, and then it's actually going to be located right on top of this building. So it's not going to be actually at ground level. So I'll be showing you where on the map my marker is as well. So the whole of Metropolis, I'll quickly zoom in to show you the square as well. And then I'll go ahead and pick it up. That's the 4th briefing, called Jack Ryder, Survival 1.
I am Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because deep inside you lives a primal savage beast, and Gorilla Grodd is going to set it free. He has mind control. He has an entire army of intelligent apes. He's going to use his advanced devolution technology to turn us into them. If you think you can break the laws of the jungle, you are sadly deluded, friend. In fact, you are wrong.
So we're going to be going after the 5th briefing, which is called Survival Lex Luthor. And this is the Survival of the Fittest, episode 1 briefings. And I'm going to press M on my map, and you're going to put on your waypoint. So that's the whole of Metropolis, and you're going to actually mark on your map directly over here. So the briefing will be at ground level, which I'll show you, and it's also going to be next to a tree or something, and you'll be able to see like the hovercrafts floating in the air. So once I get there, I'll be showing you where it is on the map as well, and I'll be leaving in the description below the name of the briefing and also where it is on the map. So it's actually going to be quite below this hovercraft. As you can see, there's like a few gorilla technicians on the hovercraft. So I'm actually going to show you where it is on the map as well before I actually pick it up. So that's the whole of Metropolis. So I'll quickly zoom in, and it's right at the corner here. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up.
Grodd, this is Luthor. Don't expect the Society to get involved in your little schemes, unless you can show any possible benefit to us. I own Metropolis, so make all the apes you like. Just remember who's boss.
So we're going to be going after the 6th and final briefing of episode 1, and it's going to be called Superman. So I'm going to press M on our map, and it's actually going to be located on a rooftop area, so I'm just going to mark it on my map. So that's the whole of Metropolis. I'll quickly zoom in to show you actually what square it's on as well, and I'll be leaving in the description below the name of the briefing and also the time of the briefing. So right now I'm just going there now, and I'm going to be showing you where it is as well. So it's actually going to be probably like above this building. So we're going to go up here, and then it's going to be actually right on the top here between these two ventilator areas. So I'll show you on the map again where it is. And on the map is located near Gorilla Grodd's lab. I'll quickly zoom in so you can see as well.
Superman to the Metropolis Police Department. The Flash is tracking down Grodd, backed by our new heroes. All citizens are at risk from Grodd's devolution and mind control technology, so clear the area if you can.
So for completing episode 1 briefings, I got the Archer style, this polished quiver style, which I'm going to show you. It's actually a back style, and so I'm going to be showing you what it looks like. So it's the Archer style. So it's like a pack of arrows on your back. Looks pretty nice. I'm going to actually show you it while wearing it. So I'll just quickly show you. I'll have a zoom in as well. And it kind of looks pretty nice if you actually have like maybe like if you're using a bow as well, it would look extra good. So that's the archer style that I got for completing episode 1 briefings. So we're going to be doing the Survival of the Fittest episode 2 briefings. And I'm going to be starting at Little Bohemia MPD station. And we're going to be going after the first briefing. So we're going to be going after the first briefing of episode 2 Survival of the Fittest. And you're going to press M on your map and you're going to actually look for the Centennial Park, but it's actually going to be around the borders. So you can actually click the border, make a waypoint right there, and it's actually going to be on top of a building next to the Centennial Park area. And I'm going to be leaving in the description below the time of the briefing and the name of the briefing, and I'm also going to be showing you where it is on the map as well once I get to the briefing. So it's like going to be on one of those tall towers, big buildings. So that's where the briefing's going to be. It's like going to be on the roof area. So we're getting close, and I think it's right above here, and there it is. So it's actually on this tall building, and right below from there you can actually see Centennial Park. I'm just going to press it on my map to show you where the exact location is. So this is the whole of Metropolis, and the first briefing is actually located right on the side of the Centennial Park border. So right on the edge of this border. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live. Gorilla Grodd is back, and he's one angry super intelligent ape. After his first attacks on Metropolis were halted by his hated nemesis, the Flash, and the city's newest heroes, Grodd fled and his devolution technology was confiscated by Star Labs. Now Grodd's army is launching an all-out assault to regain Grodd's equipment and devolve humanity.
So we're going to be going after the second briefing of episode 2 Survival of the Fittest, and we're going to press M on a map, and the briefing will be located at ground level, quite close to the ground. So I'm going to be actually showing you where it is, and also I'm going to be showing you on the map once I get to the briefing, and I'll be leaving in the description below the time of the briefing and also the name of the briefing as well. So it's actually not going to be on any rooftop, it's actually going to be on ground level. I think I may have got it, so right now it's just down here, and it's quite right next to a tree. So I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map as well. So this is the whole of Metropolis, and I'll quickly zoom in so you can see actually what square it is located to as well. So it's quite close to this swervy line that goes right there, and I'll quickly zoom out as well. I'll just keep trying to show you where exactly it is, and I'm going to be going ahead and picking it up.
They called the Flash the fastest man alive, but he wasn't the first to wear the speedboat on his chest. Jay Garrick is still in action and breaking records with the Justice Society. We hear he can still break the speed of light. Since the Flash often works with his beloved mentor, they're truly a speed force partnership for good.
The next briefing is the third briefing of Survival of the Fittest episode 2, and we're going to press M on our map, and it's actually going to be located right on the corner of Centennial Park. So I'm going to put a waypoint there. So it's actually going to be on top of a roof next to an antenna, and I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map once I get to the briefing, and I'll be leaving in the description below the name of the briefing and also the time of the briefing as well. So I just keep checking my map just to see how close we're getting to it. And I think we're just approaching it now. There's the antenna, and it's going to be right behind the antenna, so it should be actually here, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. Or is it above? Or is it on the second? There might be like 2 buildings with the antenna, because that's what it's showing me, and that was actually it. That there is 2 locations of where there's 2 antennas. So yeah, it's pretty high up, and I'm just going to be showing you where it is on the map as well. So this is the whole of Metropolis, and this briefing is called Memo. And I'm just going to quickly zoom in just to show you that's Centennial Park here, and it's right on the corner here. That's where the briefing is. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up.
Star Labs internal memo. Grodd's mind amplification device, or MAD. There's no doubt Grodd used the same alien wreckage as ultra-humanites to create his devolution and mind amplification technology. The MAD itself is extremely delicate. Why, the removal of even a single part could create an amplified feedback loop. Heaven knows what that would do to susceptible minds.
So we're going to go after the next briefing, which is the 4th briefing of episode 2, Survival of the Fittest, and it's going to be located in Centennial Park, right at the corner of I think the border of Centennial Park. So I'm just going to quickly zoom down here, and it's actually going to be next to a tree, so we're going to just see if we can spot it, and I'm going to be showing you where it is on the map as well. So I think we're getting quite close to it now, and this might be the tree that it's around, or unless I've just passed it or not. I'll quickly check my map again. So this is where the briefing is, so it's right next to a tree. So I've already actually picked it up, and I actually marked a bit over where it actually wasn't. But so I've actually put on the marker where it is now, so I'm actually on the area right now, and I've already picked it up. That's why it's in white, and that's the 4th briefing. For the next briefing, which is the 5th briefing, it's called Luthor and Charles, and we're going to press M on our map. Whoa. And then I'm just going to put on the marker right there, so it's actually going to be on a roof point area, rooftop, and it's going to be next to these set of antennas and like these posts type of areas. And I'll be showing you where it is on the map as well once I get to the briefing, and I'll be leaving in the description below the time of the briefing. We may have just passed it here, and I think that is the antenna right there. Hopefully it is. Yeah, there's a briefing, and I'm going to just be showing you where it is on the map as well before I actually pick it up. So on the map, so I'll just show you the whole of Metropolis, and then I'll quickly zoom in to show you whereabouts it is. So if you think of this line, it's right next to the line, I say on the third one down, 3rd box down, and quite close to the old Star Labs. So I'm going to quickly pick it up.
Security recording 970.
I don't see the issue, Dr. Charles. Star Labs has the research, and I'm offering you a substantial fee for the results.
Our research on Superman is not for sale, not even to you, Lex Luthor.
I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Charles. It would be unfortunate if anything were to happen to your databases. Well, you've taken up enough of my time. Pity we couldn't do business.
Next, we're going to be going after the 6th and final briefing, which is called Superman and Charles. And I'm going to press M on my map, and it's actually going to be located right at the edge here, but a bit below the corner. So it's actually going to be in Centennial Park. And I'm just going to be going to show you where it is. So it's actually, it might be near a tree. So I think it's actually near a tree, and you'll see some hedges as well. Some kind of like 2 hedges. So I think we must be getting close. Hopefully we are, and we may have just passed the section. So I know there's 2 hedges, and I don't think that's it because that's white. So we're just going to keep going and see if we can spot it. So I found where the briefing is, and I'm going to be showing you where the exact location is on the map. So on the map, it's actually right in the middle of Centennial Park, and this is the whole of Metropolis. So I'm going to quickly zoom in so you can actually see the point where it is as well in Centennial Park. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and that's going to be the briefings complete.
Star Labs Metahuman Research Speed Test 1 recorded by Dr. Sarah Charles. Subject Superman. Superman, are you ready?
When you are, Doctor. You all right, Professor? We may need to bolt that treadmill down more securely. Especially since you had the Flash coming in here later, and I didn't even really get started.
So for completing episode 2, I got the Hawkwing style, so which I'm going to show you. And so I think it may look like Hawkman's wings or Hawkgirl, and I'll be showing you what it looks like. So let me just find it over here. And there's the style Hawkwing, so it's actually feathered wings, and I'm going to be actually showing you what it looks like with flight. So as you can see, it looks quite nice as well if you're flying. It quite looks pretty cool as well. So I got the Gadgeteer style, back style from completing the episode 1 and episode 2 of Survival of the Fittest. So I'm going to show you that that style. So it's actually the Gadgeteer Back style, so I'm going to be showing you that off. And I'm going to be zooming in on the style as well, and actually showing what it looks like. So there's the Gadgeteer Back, so I'm going to just quickly show you. It's coloured red, but you can actually, I can actually change my colours as well. Trying to change it. And then see what it actually looks like. So as you can see, when you fly, it actually has these fire flames coming off it. Looks quite nice. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching.